Sean Carlson, Black Shag 88 Enterprises. We're going to look at this on-off switch, which is on a BE pressure washer. Okay, some of you might have problems with this. I found that I was having problems with this. This is not making a connection because inside of it was dirty and it's a lot complicated. It's not just an easy fix. So what we're going to do is we're going to test for continuity between this point, and this point. Okay, there's 3 points. Those 3 points need to have continuity. And you're going to find out that you're going to get the continuity in the off position. Okay, so let's check that out. Multimeter, put this one right here. Check this one. And hear that? Continuity. Now, if we were to put it in the on position, there is no continuity. See, hear that? Hear nothing? Okay. Now, off. We can check the other side. Okay, hear that? Now we're going to put it in on position. Nothing. Okay, so the switch actually works backwards for off and on. Now that we have our check for continuity, now what we're going to do is we're going to take apart the switch. So if you look on the back, you're going to see a type of washer type pin which holds it in. That's going to come out very carefully. However you can get it out. I just got that out. It's very delicate. Now, this thing can be pulled apart. Just like this. There's parts in there, so don't pull it apart just like I just did. But this part here is the bottom. Okay, those 2 connection points right there have to do with this plate right here. All right, I want to show you guys something very important which I just noticed came out, and that is this ball bearing. This ball bearing that is in my hand is what creates that clicking switch motion. Okay, so I want to show everybody, this here is a spring that the ball bearing sits on top of. This here is the connecting plate which can be simply removed, and there is a spring underneath it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. All right, now I already cleaned this. I'm just showing you guys the parts. Now those 2 electrodes can come out, and they come out just like that. If you look on the other side of them, you can see that they are separate soldered points. This is separate from this point. Okay, and I already checked this between here with the multimeter, and there's a full connection. There's a full continuity between this and this part, and now this part too. So this is fine. That's how it goes together, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see, let's look at this here part here. This connecting piece makes the connection between those 2 points. All right. So when this is in the off position, then it's on, off, on. Okay. That's how it works. That's how that works. And to put it back together, those 2 points go down, or those 2 points go up like this into there. You don't jerk these around, don't force anything if they don't want to go in. If she says no, she means no. And this part here is a little bit difficult. Okay, so look at that. Got to clean that out as best you can. Make sure there's no dirt or gunk in there. Clean the spring. The spring goes into there, just like that. This part here is crucial. Make sure this is nice and clean before you put it in. There is no correct orientation left or right. Just put that into there. Okay. I already did this last night in the dark with very little light, and I decided to have the patience to do it right now in the daylight. Okay, so that ball bearing I was talking about, be very careful with it. Don't lose that. You're going to lose that. Okay, it goes into right on top of that spring, just like that. Okay, now put this on. The ball bearing goes onto this part here, the electrodes go onto that, so it goes on this way, okay? Oh, mistake. But you know what we can do? We can do something like this. Crap, you know, I gotta put this on pause for a minute. Okay, once you got that on correctly, then you gotta find that pin, that circular pin that I was talking about, and you gotta put that in. So because those two springs, you gotta squeeze these down just to get that circular pin on there correctly. And I'm gonna be, let's see how that works, yeah. So here we go. I'm going to put that down. Yesterday I was sitting down for this. Today I'm standing up, so just a little bit more difficult for me to do it this way. For those of you that have no patience, this will definitely test your patience. There we go. In. Okay. And that's how this switch works, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So I already tested for continuity. This switch now works good. It can now go back onto the generator. That is it.